Hi, I'm Rebecca, and I am trying something new in my life, and that is recording video games as I play them and kind of see where this goes. Do I have a plan? Nope. This is just kind of a hobby that I think will be fun. So, welcome. A lot of the stuff will probably be Switch here at first because that's what's easiest to hook up to my PC to record. And we're going to start with one of my favorite games of all time, and that's Xenoblade Chronicles. I lost it when I saw this was getting a remake and how beautiful it looked. Well, yeah, not really. Yeah, I guess it is a remake. And I put a lot of stuff in. I've played so much Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I played so much original on the Wii. I've played Xenoblade Chronicles X. I have enjoyed this series. I love the way they do things. I am very much a JRPG fan. I have a big love for that aesthetic in a lot of different ways, and so this game really surprised me with the story it told and how much all the mechanics work together. It really felt like a great mixture of both old school and new school JRPG stuff, mechanics and stuff, and I love Monolith Soft, so I figure, why not start with this one? So, welcome to my journey as I play Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I love how simple this is. When you first boot up the game, all you see is a sword and a field. This opening place. And the background will change with the music.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined.
Oh my God,
Then
this
two
looks so
great
much better
titans
than-
came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained.
Oh, that looks so good!
Eons have passed. Now, our world,
I can definitely tell they used
this
Xenoblade
vast land
Chronicles 2
stretching
engine, and
across
this
the
looks
remains
so
of the
good.
Bionis,
Having
under
only ever
attack
played the Wii
from a
version,
relentless
I never.
force
I have the 3DS
known
version.
as the
I never got a chance to play it. Oh, it looks so nice. You don't realize how textures, how muddy they are until you have to play it, later.
Retreat! Retreat!
So one of the things that really kind of impressed me the first time I played this was how brutal it kind of is. Like, people dying on screen. Growing up with like PS1, PS2 RPGs, Nintendo DS RPGs, I didn't always. they didn't really seem to show that kind of stuff too much. I like how this game has some interesting things with that.
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Boy, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Alright, battle introduction. Press L or R to target a monster. And then target an enemy to display the battle palette. Select fight icon and press A to start the fight. So, approach a target to auto attack. If it's too far away, you can't attack it. I do love that the Xenoblade games, all of them, have very much been an easy to learn battle system, but hard to master. So I'm going to select Arts, press A, Monado Enchant, Monado Buster, Silver Enchant. I do like that they actually have where you can check, I wasn't quick enough, the buffs. I like that I can move the camera around a lot. That's pretty nice. Auto run is new. I like that they start the game off letting you fight. So it's not just a matter of, you know, here's a whole bunch of exposition stuff. Not saying there's not, there definitely is. So I like this too. I press minus and I can see what's going on. And that's good. I like that. And I actually let you pause for a second so you can kind of get your bearing. I think that's important. But I do appreciate this opening because they want to help you get in the action and let you feel badass right away. And I think there's something to be said about that. I'm actually got accepted. I used to be a teacher. I was a history teacher for 9 years. And unfortunately, for very private reasons and all kinds of stuff, I decided that teaching wasn't what I wanted to do anymore. And I'm going to school to be a video game designer. Well, I will be in August.
You gotta be kidding. It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
I'm a sucker. I fangirl over this game. I will fangirl over this game. I'm not apologizing. I think this game is great in so many ways. And one of the things I love, especially in JRPGs and stuff, is this whole one or small group versus the many. And like, it's through your moxie and your friendship and your hard work that you overcome. And I love showing the power of the Monado and Dunban here, because here's this whole pile of bodies. It's all Dunban. It's just a scratch, Dixon, right? It's just a flesh wound. Oh, that's a bad English accent. I'm sorry.
Dunban, you alright? What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Mumka, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Mumka, you dirt.
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
Maybe you should have listened to the people trying to tell you which way you were running. I mean, I don't know. I think Mumgar's a little bitch.
Funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dunban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dunban, what are you playing at?
Run, bitch, run.
I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quiet down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Live a bitch, die a bitch.
If you think the Hops, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
I love this too, where you're going through the world, so they're showing you the entire world, but they're also giving you a preview of all the places you're going to go. Now, the first time you play this, maybe you realize it, maybe you don't, but I kind of like that, giving you an idea of exactly how vast this world really is. And you and your player characters are going to be going through it. Definitive Edition. One year later. I guess we won.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh.
I love the detail and how it's not just a bunch of muddy textures.
Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Right. It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
So, I love their friendship. I love the fact that you can tell that this is the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 engine. Everything looks really smooth, really nice. I didn't realize how muddy the textures were on the Wii and how horrible they looked until, you know, you play it again after playing some more modern games and such. So, I just love how this looks. I adore it so much. I love this game. When the HP gauge is depleted, the character will be incapacitated, and you can tell the same for enemies. Select an art, press A to confirm, backslash gives extra damage. And then I can restore Ryan's health with light heal, and I select who can be healed. I like the whole idea of the tutorial while playing. That way I don't just read about something and forget about it. I have a chance to actually use it. You cannot use an art repeatedly. Use it, the cooldown starts. So instead of MP, the magic system's more of the, the art system. So I kind of like that too, something unique. Each character has an art called a talent art, that's the middle one. Press A to use it, and it's filled with auto attacks. Forgive me if I go a little fast on the tutorial because I already know how to play it. Defeated enemies will drop treasure chests. Press A to open it and take the loot. I do kind of like Ryan's cut off there. Oops. Forgot about this part. The green ring stops you from escaping. Defeat the monster to make the ring disappear. So, this is my third time playing this game. Because my fiance, I played him the Wii version. I played it the first time myself. Then, many years later, or a few years later, I guess, I played it for my now fiance on the Wii, and I did New Game Plus mode, which is probably a mistake since it had a lot of spoilers. Aggro is the measure of a monster's feelings of animosity toward each party member. That's actually one of the best definitions I've seen for aggro. The more damage the monster takes, the greater the aggro, and then the red ring tells you if it is if you're the one that has it. Shulk's backslash does more from the rear. I like this. I don't remember this being in the original game. Keep in mind, I replayed for my fiance on the Wii like 3 or 4 years ago by now. God, 3 or 4 years ago, maybe 5. And so I don't remember, but I don't remember there being a little chance thing telling you that. So that's just a nice little quality of life thing. And I do like the fact that the numbers are different, so you can tell. So I do have the 3DS version. I let got my aggro back. I let my friend borrow it and she ended up playing it. So I haven't played the 3DS version.
Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah, but thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old Square Tash is gonna kill me.
Square Tash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Alright, so the dotted path gives us the main objective. I like to explore, and I like to do side quests. So I'm gonna always do the story thing last, because it's what I like to do, how I like to play. ZR for guidance, how to move the camera. I like the fact that it lets me move the camera. There's a lot of freedom with the camera, it looks like, with the sliding and the reset. Plus is where I save. Autosave is so nice. The Wii version did not have autosave, and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did not have the autosave. Then they had the tutorials and the event theater where I can go watch stuff again and change the parameters. Alright. I love Shulk and Ryan's friendship. How Ryan's like, I'm here to take care of you, and Shulk's like, I'm gonna be nerdy and go make weapons, and I don't know, I just really like their dynamic. I think it's really sweet, and I don't know, I just think it's cool. So in the first game, the color of the enemy a lot of enemies would have a an icon over their head. And so if they had an eye, that meant they see you, they attack you. They also had little dots above them to tell you that they attack as a group. And then they had colors. They had red for you probably shouldn't be attacking me, white for we're on about the same level, and gray for I'm way under level, why are you bothering with me? And so it looks like they've got something similar here with the kind of reddish orange over their heads. I'll be interested to see how that works, because oh cool, this one did not help his friend, so now you get to die. Well, you're gonna die anyway, but I'll be interested to see if they continue that. Since I am going to be going to school to get a game design degree, I do kind of like watching the games I play and seeing what visual tricks. Since RPGs are hundreds of hours, I feel like visual tricks to help your player know things without having to think about it super important. I have a certificate in UX design, and that's one of the big things with UX is don't make the user think. And icons, colors, those kinds of things, visual clues, I think are pretty important for that. So, I'm feeling it. Oops. And I like how it shows it was too far away. What a bunch of jokers. Oh, that wasn't even close. So, not really grinding, but this gives me a chance to just do some talking. I thought I was behind it. I was not. We've almost got him. You're right. Topple him. There you go. Well, a little too quick. But I like the little ways they talk during battle. I like their little dialogue after battle. I feel like there's so many nice things with this game. I'm a fangirl. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm a fangirl. I enjoy this. Oh, we both learned a new art. Cool. Alright. Okay, so the Collectopedia. This thing is a completionist nightmare in some ways. I'm planning on 100%ing this game because I always wanted to go back on New Game Plus and 100% it on the Wii, and life got in the way. So why not try to do it the first time here? But man, getting all these games can be such a pain. Especially, well, that would be a spoiler. But yeah. I'm trying to be as spoiler free as possible for anyone who has not played this wonderful game. That way you can enjoy it in all its glory. I have to be careful the same way I had to be careful with my fiance when I replayed it for him. Because there's gear that was already equipped on my characters, and unfortunately my fiance was able to guess a whole lot of story beats because I had certain things equipped, and so I thought I was to the side. I was not. So I'm gonna do my best. Fresh game and all that. Well, I'm trying to get the different treasure chests because I like what they do with that. Okay. I wanted to show a treasure chest, but haven't gotten any other different treasure chests yet. Maybe this time. You're really getting into this ride. I like the now it's rhyme time. Where'd the other bunny? Oh, the other bunny just ignored us. So, unfortunately, it hasn't happened yet, but another visual clue this game does is treasure chest. This brown chest like this is your common drops, and then you'll get fancier chest for the less common drops. And so it's another little visual clue of knowing, ooh, you got a really good drop, or you just got like normal stuff. And the fancier the treasure chest, the better the drop. And I just think that's a really cool. There we go. There's the fancier treasure chest. There's one even fancier than this, but this is your middle one. So I got something kind of rare. And once again, in a 100+ hour game, having things like that makes your life so much easier. Alright. Little Skeeter. Yeah, I'm turning up the heat. I love all their little, get stuck in. I mean, after a while, it kind of goes into the background, and my fiance, when I'm playing, will be like, what did they say? And I'm like, I don't know. I stopped listening, but they really do have some funny little things they say to each other before, or not before, but during and after battle. And that's part of the character of this game. When I played this for my fiance, I did not do side quests and stuff, because I was just trying to... Oh, you bastard! I was just trying to do the story real quick for him, and unfortunately the world did not feel as good to him, because he didn't know all the people like I did. I already had, like, my development level from side quests done on New Game Plus. Like, he just didn't get the real experience of the world, because when you play 100+ hours and you do... God! Bastard. When you take that away, I mean, the main characters are great on their own, but it's really the way they interact in the world with other people that I feel makes it great. And I like this story a lot. I feel like it surprised me in a lot of ways and did a lot of things I was not expecting, and I appreciate that. I mean, of course there's going to be some story beats that you're like, oh, well, I was expecting that. But I mean, like, there's enough uniqueness in this game. I really do appreciate it. I like Monolith Soft. I think they're great. I'm glad they made this game. I know that with the Bionis and Mechonis, a friend told me that apparently in order to really truly understand... I missed a joke. Oh, I missed a joke. To better understand the size and scope, they actually built models and used them as a way of visualizing how people would move on something this big, that kind of thing. And I just love that. I think that's great. I feel... ooh, you bastards. I feel like it really helps me to... Like, the world feels real. And when I found out that apparently Monolith Soft helped with Breath of the Wild, which is my fiance's favorite Zelda game ever, with Majora's Mask just behind it, I mean, I love the open world of Monolith Soft games. Okay, so now that I'm level 4, and I think I'm like 3 levels ahead of everybody, yep, they've turned blue. So I guess red means above level and blue means above or on level. I guess we'll find out if there's a third color. But that's a good, I love the visual cue. And I guess maybe if there's just I'll have to wait and see. I need more data. But I want to see, oh, see, this one's actually grayed out. So you're way lower level than me. Okay, so same system, kind of. Just red, blue, and gray instead of red, white, and gray. And I guess that's to put more differentiation, which, that makes sense. That makes sense. I am interested to see if the ones that'll attack you on sight or the ones that'll attack you because they hear you or whatever if those icons will make a comeback or not. I found that to be very useful to know what to expect. Like, if I'm trying to avoid somebody, it's good to know how they'll attack me and how to avoid them. I find that shorthand to be quite helpful. Quite helpful. Never stood a chance. Alright. Almost to the colony. And this is probably where I'm going to stop the first video. I don't want to be too long because there's still a lot of systems and stuff to go over. This is a big game. It has a lot of systems. And I feel like they do a pretty good job of introducing it at the beginning without being overly burdensome. But, oh, here we go. So after this cutscene, I'll stop, and this will be the end of part 1.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Alright, and that's where we're gonna end part 1. So thanks for joining me, and we'll continue this in part 2.
Thank you.